You're the one who couldn't keep it in your furry pants.
To the world, Brad Pitt is Hollywood's golden boy, charming, talented, and seemingly flawless. But behind the red carpet smiles lies a web of feuds, scandals, and family heartbreak, some so explosive. Certain co-stars vowed never to work with him again. And while his relationships with his children have fractured, few surprising friendships remain unshakable. This is Brad Pitt's real Hollywood story. Brad Pitt wasn't just a star, he was a star. With his looks, his talent, and that effortless grin, Hollywood rolled out the red carpet. Directors fought to cast him, magazines crowned him sexiest man alive, and fans believed he could do no wrong. But in Hollywood, no crown stays shiny forever. Behind the scenes, not everyone fell for Brad's charm. Some co-stars left sets vowing never to work with him again.
You had a screen kiss with Brad Pitt when you were 11.
I did. Although I thought it was disgusting.
Kirsten Dunst. As just 11 years old on Interview with a Vampire, she was forced into an on-screen kiss with Pitt. Years later, she confessed it was disgusting and unsettling. Not the fairy tale memory you'd expect from her first big film.
Listen, it was no easy road for me either, you know? I mean, my dad's gotta watch this movie.
Tom Cruise. During that very same movie, Pitt admitted he felt drained by Cruise's behavior.
He's very talented, and I felt he did an extraordinary job. I think he brought such dignity to this character.
Calling their personalities fundamentally clashing. Cruise reportedly found Brad distant and self-centered. Harrison Ford. On The Devil's Own, tension boiled over. Ford admitted bluntly, it was a struggle. Not exactly glowing praise from Indiana Jones himself. Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie. Hollywood's most famous love triangle spilled over into his career. Aniston reportedly felt betrayed. Jolie later claimed his drinking destroyed their marriage. And insiders say both women quietly warned friends in Hollywood about Pitt's darker side. And these weren't one-off clashes, because Brad's biggest battles weren't just with co-stars, they were with his own family. But while Brad was trying to rebuild himself, some of his children made a heartbreaking decision to cut ties completely.
How about your dad? Is he going to come and visit? Do you want him to come and visit?
I don't know about that.
Public divorce filings splashed across tabloids. Sources claimed alcohol fueled violent arguments. In a rare confession, Brad admitted in a GQ interview he had a drinking problem and turned to AA. In 2016, headlines exploded. A heated altercation broke out on a private plane between Brad and his then 15-year-old son Maddox. Combined with accusations of heavy drinking, the incident became the breaking point in his marriage to Angelina Jolie.
Good, it was really good. It was a good time. And, we came out stronger on the other end. Just making something together and something she wrote, and it was a real pleasure.
Maddox refused to see his father. Pax allegedly called him a world-class, *** hole in a leaked post. Zahara grew distant. While his younger children have occasionally been spotted with him, the family fracture remains one of Hollywood's most painful sagas.
It's pretty ugly, but we had the thought that if we can do it, if we can be close in that way and that open as artists, then you push through and you really get closer and you learn something. If it doesn't work, it's the worst honeymoon ever. But if it works, you've learned something, and I think that's how we came out of it stronger.
Missed holidays, years of custody battles. Fans wondering, can these wounds ever heal? But not everyone turned their back on Pitt. Enter George Clooney. While co-stars clashed, Clooney stayed loyal. They pranked each other on set.
I had stationery made up with his name, and then I would send letters to other actors from Brad Pitt. I sent Meryl Streep a letter from Brad where I got a big thing of CDs that had, it was a dialect coach. And he had like every dialect, Gaelic.
Shared vacations and teamed up for Ocean's 11 and now a Jen in Wolf's. Clooney calls Brad one of the funniest, most loyal friends a man could have. Matt Damon praised his professionalism. Margot Robbie described him as generous and kind during Babylon. So how can one man be both the co-star everyone wants and the one some refuse to work with again? Margot Robbie described him as generous and kind during Babylon. It's the Hollywood paradox. To some, Brad is magnetic and kind. To others, stubborn, ego-driven, and difficult. Truth? He's human, flawed, talented, and constantly reinventing himself in an industry that loves to build idols and tear them down. Brad Pitt, golden boy or Hollywood headache? Victim of bad press, or the architect of his own downfall? One thing's for certain, the legend of Brad Pitt is far from over. What's your take? Is Brad Pitt unfairly judged, or are the co-stars who walked away telling the real story? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more untold Hollywood stories.